Hello viewers, this is the Mega Show. Today we are bringing a different thing altogether. There are a whole lot of stuff that goes on in our relationship and we don't know. Today my guests are here to help us to know the things we don't know in our relationship. If you want more of this, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and also like our video. Let's go for a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hello, it's all about AJ Collection. Contact AJ Collection on Instagram for your colorful plain round neck t-shirt, wristwatches, shoes, and many more at an affordable price. Remember, AJ Collection does a nationwide delivery at a fee. What are you waiting for? Just contact AJ Collection and order yours now. AJ Collection. Customer satisfaction is our priority.
Welcome back from the commercial break. We have with us Pastor Kwame Dawson and the CEO of Fem Place, and also Lady Pastor Biana. Welcome.
Thank you.
You know, Pastor, when we talk of relationship, there are a whole lot of opinions that goes through people's head when they talk of relationship. What is your opinion about relationship?
Okay, thank you very much. One thing I will say concerning relationship is you have to look for the scope. Where are you looking at it from? Now, we have various relationships. There are people who have relationship with animals. There are people who have relationship with their friends. Soccer teams have their relationship. But then, because you said relationship and then marriage and all that, then I know that now we are looking at the context of a man and then a woman. Even right now in our setting, it's not even a man and a woman again.
Okay.
It's now men and men, women and women, and a whole lot. So relationship is just coexisting and understanding, is an understanding that two or more people have, that helps them to coexist for a goal that they are willing to achieve, mostly wanting them to be together forever in a particular setting, atmosphere or environment they create for themselves. Once a while there will be stuff that come up to change the way they see things or the way they handle things, but then there is something that binds them, a force, that is commitment. A lot of people call it love, but then others see it as passion. But this is what comes together to make the relationship work. So I've given you what the foretaste of relationship is, and then also to the real context that binds both. I don't know if I've done too much, but then that's the little I can say.
You know, according to what you are saying, it looks like when it comes to our modern world right now, when someone is going through a relationship, as in having a partner, maybe to end up in marriage or anything, do we have a specific age that the person should be before he goes to a relationship?
Interesting. Like I said, the type of relationship you are entering into would come with its passion, it would come with its goal, it would come with its love, it would come with its environment. Yet there is no specific age for relationship. We only enter into relationships when you are matured. So it's maturity. Now, when your mind is matured, that's when you can say that you are ready for relationship.
So when your mind is matured.
When you are matured, not necessarily only your mind, but then we start from the mind, because a matured mind is a matured heart is a matured tongue, a matured life, and all you have there. Just a little thing to throw out there. You can be 5 years old, yet you are matured more than someone who is 75 years old, based on the information you have. So the information we are throwing out here right now is going to help someone out there to be able to know the next step into a relationship. If you are not informed and you enter into a relationship just like that, you are going to, in fact, you are an accident in the making. So it's based on maturity, not age. It's not based on money. It's not based on status. It's not based on ethnicity. It's not based on tribe. It is all based on maturity. So how matured you are, the information you have at your disposal.
Okay, so Lady Pastor, you know, you are married, so you know a whole lot about relationship. At what age did you realize that at this age I feel like I want to go into a relationship and I'm in love, as in let's think I'm in love? At what age did you get to?
Thank you very much. As study said before, it's not the age in particular. Age matters, but it's not the age. It's the maturity and the preparation, how prepared you are. If you're not prepared, you can't go into marriage. You must be prepared. You must be informed about so many things about it. Because marriage is a long life something. So, according to the law, they said after 18 years, getting to 20 years and above, you can get married. But somebody will be about 40 years, but the person is not married. One, the person sees his or herself as not prepared.
Okay.
So the preparation is the most important thing, because if you're not prepared, your mind, if not prepared, your mind, the body, the soul, everything, the spiritual life, it's not an easy thing.
Okay.
So you just can't get up and say, I want to get married.
Okay.
It entails a marriage entails a lot.
Okay.
So we don't just go into marriage with age or something, but how prepared you are.
Okay.
How prepared if you're a female, how prepared you the female are, how prepared the male too that you're planning to get married to is.
Okay.
So if you don't look at that aspect, it will be hell.
Okay. So when it comes to, according to what you are saying, that means maturity and preparation before you can go into a relationship that will end up in marriage. Okay, so when you were in a relationship, you know, this modern Ghana, this modern world, we have the youth that they just go into relationship. They feel like when this person buys his or like buys her something as in a gift, it feels like the person loves her. It looks like they misunderstand a cordial love and a relationship love. So when you were in a relationship, how did you notice that this my husband, the man you are married to, is the right person for me? So we are going to end up in marriage.
Mine was a different story.
Okay.
My husband didn't approach me personally. He approached my parents.
Okay.
So they also respected how it went about, because he didn't take me somewhere, buy me gifts secretly and talk to me. He approached my parents.
Okay.
So I think they respected and they liked the way my husband came.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm not prepared, but they say you will go, because this type of people that respect parents, some of the men don't respect the ladies' parents. They can come and stand behind a tree, a house, and send someone, go and call this person for me. The person too is living in a home with your parents.
So according to what you are saying, yours was not as in going into a dating relationship with someone.
No.
This modern world, like I'm dating this person, but the person just went straight to your parents.
Yes.
But at that time, were you in love with the person? That means it was a forced marriage, if I will say, because the person just went to your parents. You don't even have any idea of marrying the person or something, but because your parents accepted the person, so you also wanted to accept him.
And I will say yes and then no.
Okay.
One, I knew the man.
Okay.
I knew him before. He was a pastor in our church.
Okay.
I knew him. I knew he was a good person. I was friendly with him.
Okay.
He comes to our house to visit and things. So I was nice to him. He was nice to me, but I didn't know he had plans of getting married to me.
Okay.
So when they said, I was like, oh no, I'll wait. I just completed school. I was very young at that time. I was about 21 to 22.
Wow.
And my parents were like, when you were young, we went to prayers, and the pastor said, you will marry a man of God. So the man of God has come. There is no way you will say anything that we agree to you.
Okay.
So in those days too, we used to listen to our parents more than the youth of today.
Okay.
Because when something happens and your parents sit you down and they talk, and you know they want you to go this way or that way, you have to. Then I told my daddy that, can I go and marry him just like that without any... I know him, we are free, but I don't know
anything about him.
I don't know anything. And I'm a little bit young, I want to wait. My daddy said, no, these people, they're very hard to come by. Coming straight to your parents to talk about marriage without not telling you anything. We are telling you, no, you will go.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, let me obey them. And my daddy had to teach me some things. Go with prayers, you learn, you go to love him. And in fact, that was exactly what happened.
So it was a success for you.
Yes, it was a success.
Okay. And Pastor Kwamina, you know, modern youth, we love flashy things. Okay. We have these people, when they are going to propose to their girlfriends, they want to do it in public. Like how Mommy said, her own was, the person went to her parents, then it was straight for her from there. But this modern world, some people go in public, they will surprise their girlfriend by proposing to them in public and stuff. What do you have to say about that?
Like I said, relationship goes way. It goes way. It's something we can spend even 3 years every day talking about. Every day having an episode on YouTube, on Facebook, every blessed day. Now, it's a culture that has been created. And we have to understand that culture also deals with relationship. It's a culture that has been created. And this culture that has been created would fade away.
Okay.
This kneeling on one knee or being on one knee, giving a ring and stuff, it was not there before.
Okay.
Someone did it. It was nice for the one who saw it and said, you know something, I want to take this. I like it. I like it to treat me like this. I think I like the way my friends scream. So it as time went on, then it started taking grounds.
Okay.
Gradually, it's fading out. Now people would have a party. The friends would know. Even let me just jump from this and go to now. We even have what we call baby shower, and then we have unveiling of a baby. They have a name for it for you to know the identity of the baby. Also, they have that one also. So a whole lot of things are going on. What we have to understand is this: find out what that partner wants. Find out what would work for you. Now, because if I say that I do what they are bending one knee and then putting a ring on the finger and stuff, it's useless and it's wrong. It has worked for people.
Okay.
It may not work for you, but it has worked for people. It's tested and tried. Someone did it, and a lady that had a heart problem, that had pain in the heart, that was thinking about the way the father molested her, forgot about it. It became an emotional healing because she, for the first time, a man has honored her by kneeling, whereas the father was beating the mom and then was raping the sisters and a whole lot. There are different cases we've handled. Different cases offshore, on the land, different cases. So what I'm saying is that find out what works for you. For all you, when my dad comes home late, when we were very young, he will not go and honk in front of the house. He will not even knock the gate, and neither will he even hit the horn. He would come to the back side of the house and he will whistle.
Okay.
That's what he would do. When he does that, he'll do it like 3 times. And my mom will be like, what is it? It's like, I'm in. Come and open me. They do it once in a while. It was how they liked the way they did.
Okay.
He didn't propose to my mom. My mom didn't propose to him. They just went, they were like, you know something, let's get married. And it was done. So you have been cultured. The movies and stuff has cultured us that let's do it this way. Let's go this way. So everybody do it this way. If they don't do it this way, you are colo. You are colossal. You are offbeat. So it's someone creating. So we too have to wake up and create our own.
Okay.
What if we don't have beaches? So I can't propose again. What if we don't have malls? Our culture doesn't do that. That is their culture. Their culture, their engagement is kneeling on one knee or bending and then putting a ring there. That's their culture. Our culture will not allow you to do things like that. We knock. You come to the gate and you knock. You didn't meet a girl on the roadside. You met her in a house. So you have to knock. She's from a home, let me put it that way. So you knock the door and you come in with people as witnesses and you tell us that there's a flower in the house and we are looking for that person. So it is culture based. So if that culture is working for you and that girl's family and every other person, based on the relationship you are building, they all have, they understand it and they think it's fine, you can go ahead. Even when you are done with engagement, you don't need to do the white wedding.
Okay.
You don't need to do it. It has nothing to do. You don't need to do the white wedding. I'll end with this one. I can bless a marriage right now, gazette you, the license, then and just sign. Hello, just two witnesses and we are done.
Okay.
It's before God and it's before man. That's all. You don't need billions of people and wasting money and throwing money away and all this. So the real thing, our culture, the blessing is from the engagement, that is the marriage.
Okay.
But because we are following the white thing, and even wearing the white garment, if we are going to follow it, a lot of people will have to wear pink. Because pink is when you are already, maybe you are not a virgin, and then you are now white means that you are a virgin. So imagine the type of weddings we go to. You go to a wedding and you see someone wearing pink, and like, hey, let me say it in Gas. I can actually say. Am I talking so well? So it's a whole lot. We have those who wear black. We have those who wear blue. All has its significance. So we are just copying blindly. We don't know why the person knelt. Maybe at that moment he was begging and saying, you know something, I'm very sorry for what I did yesterday, so will you marry me? And you swear were like, oh, Charlie, kneel down and tell me to do the same thing. But so it's a culture. Find what works for you so that you can move with it. Yeah.
You know, it looks like we are just influenced by them because
Yes.
everything they are doing, we don't even know we are doing the same thing.
Yes.
When it comes to that, this modern world, like we youth especially, we go into a relationship and maybe like how you said, because we saw someone else, so he will come and kneel down and be like, will you marry me? He will say yes. The date is not yet fixed, but the person will say yes. They will be in the relationship, then later will be like, you are cheating on me, you are doing this. What are some of the things that when you are in a relationship, someone will be doing that you can say this person is cheating on me?
This question you asked. Because you can't even be with someone who is taking care of you so well, but has 5 wives, and you have no idea. Oh, I think this one I should let Pastor Biana talk a little. Then I'll come into bachelor stuff because she has a lot of experience. I have done a lot of counseling, so I'm talking from the point of counseling. From the angle of counseling is what I'm handling. But then she has had experiences with real life people, people who have gone through life. I'm telling you, see, you can be sitting with a man. Bible says that the heart of man is grievously wicked. You can sit with a man and all you know, he is with you in the bedroom. There's even a story that, not even a story, a case that was handled. And this woman has a maid. The husband was the one that told the woman to go for the maid, not knowing he had impregnated a girl and wanted to take care of the child. So he says, you know something, I've seen a certain girl. She's a good girl. She's pregnant. She doesn't have anybody to take care of her. So let her come and stay with us. And his own child. But the woman doesn't know until now. The woman has no idea. So things like this, what do you do? So when it comes to cheating has no end. It continues and continues. To get someone who is not cheating is rare. And when you get someone like that, you grab it. Because the matter of cheat is also another case. Maybe you should have another episode on cheating. But let Pastor Biana say something about it.
Pastor Biana,
As Daddy is saying right now, cheating is can never stop. I have a very good friend. She's a doctor. I have a good friend. She's a doctor. Her husband died recently. And it was the day that her husband died that she realized her husband had 3 quick kids with another woman. She never knew. She didn't believe, but when they brought the children, she couldn't say anything. And she said the way the husband was living with her, even if she saw her husband and another woman, she would say, no, it's not true. But you see, there are so many ways. But one thing I thank God is the ladies of today are very smart.
Yeah. The
We
ladies
are
coming.
very smart. Me, I thought my husband has come to marry me and done everything, and I'm with him. So I was the one he saw, and I'm the only person he loves. But that is not the issue. So ladies of today, a lady when she's married and she's something is like her husband gets a call, then you get up, then you go and stand behind the house or go out and go and talk. And it's like when the lady is coming in, you, the lady, if you want to catch him, attempt to approach him while he is listening to the call. You will cut the call.
Yeah.
You know your husband is
You will
cheating.
know, and he doesn't leave his phone. Maybe he can pick your call, but you can't pick his call. And there are so many things. Maybe you wake up late in the night. So if you're a lady, you shouldn't sleep throughout the night. When you are a married woman, you should be vigilant.
Vigilant.
You should be vigilant. And nowadays, I want to encourage any lady to get a house help.
No, it's not needed.
Because when they come, we the ladies become lazy.
Okay.
And then we leave everything to them to do. So they cook for your husband, they wash your husband's clothes, they clean the house. Your husband sees them as more useful than you, the wife.
Okay.
So the attention will go to the house help.
Okay.
But there are so many ways you can get to know whether your husband is cheating or not. There are his actions. At times when he comes, so if you prepared food, he has gone to work, he's come, he has to eat. You say, it's like I'm full today, I don't feel like eating. Then
But maybe the person ate at maybe.
oh, that's
he
suspect.
wants
That's
to-
It's
suspect.
just
That's-
that.
And I like that was what I said. Today's ladies, they are vigilant. They are wild.
Okay.
They are very, very wild. That Daddy was saying something. Oh no, it's not that. It was a guy I was talking to. She said his uncle's wife. Maybe they are going somewhere. The woman working with her husband will just be looking around.
Okay.
So if you see a lady looking at his husband, at the husband looking, she'll comfort you. Come and ask you, why are you looking at my husband? I want to tell you he doesn't love you. It's only me he loves. And if you go near my husband, I'll come and fight you in the house. She'll tell you. But it's
Lady
not supposed
Pastor,
to be
please,
so.
let's go for a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hello, it's all about AJ Collection. Contact AJ Collection on Instagram for your colorful plain round neck t-shirt, wristwatches, shoes, and many more at an affordable price. Remember, AJ Collection does a nationwide delivery at a fee. What are you waiting for? Just contact AJ Collection and order yours now. AJ Collection. Customer satisfaction is our priority.
Welcome back from the break. So, mommy, you were saying something.
Ladies have to be very vigilant.
Okay.
Because I know they are. A cheating man does so many things.
Okay.
There are some things you won't even think the man is doing, but he's doing. I know a man who every evening she's like, oh, when they finish eating, he wants to go out. The woman is wild, so he's like, oh, let's have some drink. Bring us some drink. Then he'll be like, I'm going to get a drink. I'm going to get it myself. I want to save it. Then she puts
Yeah.
something in
The man will put something in the woman drink.
Yeah.
Men are very wicked though.
Some of them. Some men are very good. Some men are.
It's only like 40% that are good. The 60%.
It's true. Then she drops a tablet, like a sleeping tablet in bed. Wife's drink, and then when she finishes drinking, she'll be like, she'll be drowsy. She'll be drowsy. Maybe she'll say, and then she'll be. And he said, and then you got that person. And he will hold the woman's hand to the bedroom. And then the woman lies on the bed. If he sees something, he goes scamper without the woman knowing.
At all.
So it was the gate man.
That's so
That's so nice. And so because she was a very good woman. So they can in they cheating on their wives, they can do anything.
80%.
Yes.
Okay.
And they are wild when it comes to cheating. They will cheat.
Some people cry, you won't even find out.
You won't. Some people you won't find
Because
out.
they will do
And
everything.
even if you find out, they'll deny.
Mm-hmm.
They'll say me. They'll swear.
Mm-hmm.
They'll swear. I'm using my husband. Some time ago, he went out. He didn't come early. And when he came, they said, where did you go? And they like he was. No, me happy. Oh, and I said, oh, the way you are talking is as
You are
if
so
you went to
suspicious.
see another woman. Oh, I be one to pay me. We are seeing. That was the statement. I be
Okay.
one to pay me. Maybe I say one now pay me. One to pay me. But you pay me can't you any.
Okay.
That's all. And when immediately he said that, I felt sorry.
Okay.
Why he said that, I was worried. All of a sudden, that anger that he came now was angry left. because of the statements. And you can make statements that you will never sustain. Even somebody, this morning I was telling Pastor, if someone comes to tell you your husband is doing this, you will fight the person. That is true.
It's true. Pastor Kwamina.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say about that?
Oh, so I threw it to Pastor Biana, you've heard it. Now, the cheating is not human nature.
Okay.
It's a force that handles relationships. It's a force that comes against relationship. I per se am not interested in finding out whether he's cheating or not. I am more on the frontier, you keeping the relationship.
Okay.
Now, if you should find your husband cheating and stuff, the first thing I want people to look at is who is the beneficiary?
Okay.
Who is benefiting? Who is the beneficiary and who is the benefactor? Now, if you are benefiting from the relationship, then there are some measures you have to take to keep it. And then work on him to change.
Okay.
Now, you attract who you are. I always tell people, listen, if your husband is cheating, it's because you are also cheating.
Okay.
When I say it like this, then people are like, how?
Yeah, I wanted to ask.
Yeah, how? Yeah, you see the way mommy is shaking her head. If your husband is cheating, you are also cheating. Now, cheating is not necessarily going out with somebody or doing something behind. It's when you make a statement like, I should have married this man, you started cheating.
Okay.
Oh, I should have been with this person. Oh, this man cried that I've married. So all those things are creating atmospheres. And it's a spiritual thing. It creates atmospheres. And even if your own husband hears, he will think you have something to do with that person. Women cheat as men also cheat. Women do things like men also do things. But then the thing is, what can you do to maintain the relationship? If it's going to bother you, then you come out.
Okay.
But then if you find out that because of yourself, your children, and he's not beating you, he's not maltreating you and stuff. I know of a woman whose husband is cheating. I saw it in the realms. I told her that this and this, and she says, yes, she knows. She doesn't know how to handle it. She has been quiet for years. And I said, you know something? Keep on doing what you are doing. Make sure the papers and everything, the names and everything on it, your name and stuff, because I see a woman coming to your house with children and stuff wanting to take over. And the man said, oh, it is some family, something. No. They came to see where he stays and stuff. He said, yeah, it has already happened. So right now, because of the advice I gave her, she being a beneficiary from him, because if you go and do, mind you, the other person is cheating on is something fresh that he's getting. But that one will be for another day. This is what will help our viewers. Finding a man that is cheating. A man that is cheating. Finding a man that is cheating, or finding a woman that is cheating. How can you handle such a situation? Where are you going? What are you going to look for? In the first place, did you look at who he was before you started going out with him? It may be a problem in his family. A lot of men will cheat not because the woman is not attractive anymore, but because the woman forgot who she is. Now, when I go out with, let's say, a lady, I married her because she is my girlfriend. I loved her. She was doing certain things that made me marry her. Instead of most women to continue doing what they were doing as a girlfriend, they forget being a girlfriend and start being a wife.
Okay.
And then I go out there now. No man, mark it anywhere. No man, I'm being on the men's case, I'll be on the women's case later. Not that I'm defending them, but no man would ever cheat on his wife with a woman that is not like his wife. He would always look for a woman that reminds him of his wife, because he fell for you. So when he goes out there, the lady that comes to hold him in a certain way, that reminds him of how you used to treat him. So now he is going out with a girl whose body is different, yet character reminds him of you. So he is attracted to you when he met you.
Okay.
In another woman's body. So he doesn't see any mistake to it, but then it's a psychological thing. So when you start treating him well, putting glass there, and you're like, hey, baby, this is yours. The sex in the room, is no more boring. The way he comes around and you are laughing with him, the way you dress. Some people will just put cloth, they've not done their hair, and then they're, but when you are before, but you put some makeup on and stuff before you guys were going to have some sex. You went to the bathroom, you went to shower, you were cool, you came out, you held him, you spoke some nice words to him. Now he's around 50 something, or let's say he's even someone can even marry just tomorrow, and then he'll be attracted to another lady. Because the ladies, excuse me to say, are not protecting what is theirs. And they wait till they see signs of cheating, like Mommy said, before they are vigilant. But you need to be vigilant from the onset. Change your wardrobe. The man doesn't need to buy some lingerie for you. Go and get your own lingerie. Go and get your own bras and stuff. Something nice. Change it. Today he saw pink. Tomorrow he sees red. Men like to see variety. Today he sees something. Today maybe there's a bead on your waist. Tomorrow maybe there's no. Watch him the way he was watching a movie. You saw him watching something else like, hey, you yourself, then you come home, then you also try to do something like, hey, wow, we are but you are keeping him home. Keep him. What made Jacob go for Rachel? And Leah was given to him, yet he worked 7 years because there is something that Rachel knows how to do. Leah doesn't know how to do. And men, it's not sex, it's peace of mind. It's never sex. It's peace of mind. If the woman is giving you peace, I'm telling you, we will move mountains to be with them. So we don't cheat because of womanizing or stuff and stuff. It's the peace we are getting. But then the women cheat because of maybe pain, hatred, or they want to get back at you or stuff. But we cheat or do stuff because we are not getting peace. So if we realize that there's some attitudes you are taking, we push ourselves away. And then when we push ourselves away from you, we find a certain girl who is respecting us, giving us peace. Let me tell you something. I would rather put my head in the laps of Delilah to lose my eyes, to lose my head, to die like Samson, than to come and be with a woman that is troubling me. Men naturally like places of peace. So if there is a peace at a place, that is when the woman gives him peace, he's able to remove money from his pocket and give it to her, even before sleeping with her. It's the way the lady is treating. She sends him, boo, hey, babe, and you are my girlfriend. You are not even, there's nothing you are doing. You think I've gotten you so that you are there. You are raw. You are just there like KK lying down. No. There is something you must do. Like, treat me away. Dress in a certain way because I'm proud of you. But if you are not doing that, then other people are doing it. I get attracted. Men get attracted to where there is peace, where there is beauty, where there is stuff. I'm spending money on you. I'm not seeing anything. Yet still, when I'm spending money on that girl, just the little I give her, when I'm coming, she creates an environment. She has cooked, she has done stuff. You are now asking me, what will you eat? For all these years, you don't know. And a girl I just met yesterday knows that I like macaroni, knows that I like this, knows that I like that. There's a statement I'll say and then I'll end with that one. There was one lady who was dating her master. And Madame came around. I was like, hey, it was a program. And they were cheating, but Madame didn't know. And they came to serve salad, and mayonnaise was inside. And Madame was like, why is the mayonnaise so small like that? Add some to it. I was like, hey, Master doesn't like that way. Then the woman just looked at her and said, what do you mean Master doesn't like it that way? He said, oh, I didn't say anything. He said, no. The way you said it, something happened to me. And that was the revealing. Because not knowing all this while, he liked it without not plenty mayonnaise. But he couldn't tell his wife. Because he doesn't see, and you don't express your feelings to someone who doesn't love you. Right? There was another incident whereby a man was, every day, he's a pastor, and it collapsed his ministry in Cape Coast. Every day he goes to the hotel, the restaurant to eat with his secretary. And then they go to the hotel room to do things. Okay? Then one day, the man came to the same hotel. You see, foolishness also comes with cheating. The man came to the same hotel with the restaurant with the wife, and when he came, the sabe or the how will I even say it in English? The word just escaped from me. But the one who wants to know everything, the waitress and staff who are always poking into other people's business, came up and was like, hey, today Madame didn't come. But this was the real Madame. But then, because she has been seeing the secretary every day, thought the secretary was Madame and not this one. And that was held in the whole of Cape Coast. It was bad. So when it comes to a man, I'm telling you, it's only one reason they'll cheat. not because of their feelings, but peace will let them do a whole lot of stuff.
Men like peace.
Yes,
Let's go for a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hello, it's all about AJ Collection. Contact AJ Collection on Instagram for your colorful plain round neck t-shirt, wristwatches, shoes, and many more at an affordable price. Remember, AJ Collection does a nationwide delivery at a fee. What are you waiting for? Just contact AJ Collection and order yours now. AJ Collection. Customer satisfaction is our priority.
Welcome back from the commercial break. You know, Pastor, recently we heard the news a pastor killed his wife.
Yeah.
Like, killed his wife. What will you say? Because this woman have been living with a man for like 4 years now. And there were a whole lot of stuff that were going on in the marriage. And she was like, she wanted to protect her marriage. So if it was you, will you sacrifice your happiness to save your marriage?
Okay, this one is a very easy answer. That's why I said relationship is maturity. People enter into marriage and they tell them, when your husband slap you, slap him, beat him. Other people will tell him that, calm down, we don't get married, you've got married, even if he's beating you, sit there. You have to educate yourself.
Okay.
This is not a matter of educate yourself. Listen, people say, I'm going to say a statement, it will be controversial, but then allow it. And if you study Bible very well, you get where I'm coming from. Don't look at the age, look at the maturity. I'm telling you something spiritual. Bible says that God hates divorce.
Okay.
What he has put together. The question is, if he has put it together, that means no one can destroy it.
Okay.
But then, there are people that break covenants. And so if the thing is destroyed, sometimes before a woman will even say she's divorcing the husband, it has already been broken.
Okay.
Did God put that relationship together in the first place? He said what he has put together, let no man put asunder.
Okay.
So the question we have to ask ourselves is that the way you are treating the woman, is it something God put together?
Okay.
Because the Bible says that if you find a man sleeping with a woman, your husband, on your matrimonial bed, leave him.
Okay.
It's in the New Testament. It says leave him.
Okay.
So that's one of the qualifications. The same Bible says if your right hand is troubling you, cut it off. Because it's better to enter into heaven with one arm. And by right now they tend that. And then they say, oh, if he's beating you, let him beat you. When you get to heaven and stuff. Someone died at Rico Flats when we were very young. A man pushed the wife. Rico Flats, Medina, pushed the wife. Ask, they'll tell you the story. From the building, she fell. Pastors were saying, stay with your marriage, don't go anywhere and stuff. Your life, if you have maturity and you understand destiny, you will not let someone waste your life. See the videos that went on. See the stuff that was said. Pastors came into it. Your husband stopped saying he doesn't know God again. Bible says don't be equally yoked with unbelievers. He said he doesn't know Jesus again. He said this 2 years ago and started going to occult practices and stuff. And you were sitting by him. No. So you see, it was misinformation. I'm not saying that the lady allowed, but if she had people who were not just saying leave him, forget him, but rather sat her down and opened the scriptures to her, hit her mind and made her know that, listen, because the lady was the one who was handling the church now. And people were coming to the church because of the lady, not even because of the man. Prophet, his name just left my head, but he's a prophet and he's also an apostle. He was part of it. He also advised them. He advised them and told the lady that she should be very careful how you handle it. The brother of the lady also came in and stuff. So in this situation, the lady also is at fault. Big fault. Because this is what he's doing. Listen, no man, and I'll say no man deserves you to cry. No man deserves to see you crying. Where is our God? No man deserves, no man. And if you tell me the Bible says you shouldn't leave your husband and stuff, go and read your Bible very well. Go and read it very well. David, Abigail, he married Abigail. And Abigail told David that, don't kill my husband. I know he's a fool.
Yes.
And came to stay with him. And God, don't bring yourself. The scripture is something. But we've made the thing so religious. Sometimes the men pay these pastors. Sometimes the men give these offerings, they give this, so the pastor cannot talk when they are doing certain stuff. But please, maturity, mature yourself in the word of God. The Spirit of the Lord will lead you into and out. He will go with you and stuff. And nobody, God will never let you be in a relationship where they are beating you, maltreating you, and wanting to kill you. He values your life. Jesus was the only one who had to die for us. And that is all, and it's final. Anybody who wants to challenge it can come. But all I'm saying is this: never let any man lay a finger on you. If he wants to lay a finger, it's a very good prerequisite that you should get out of the relationship. Please, never. Never. He can do anything. You can stay by the cheating. It's long suffering. But beating, no. Beating and stuff. You see, she has lost her life. And you don't get life back. Life is not, there's nothing like spare parts. They are selling spare parts life or home use life somewhere. So, no. The family should have stood their grounds. The ladies should have also stood their grounds. But we say a very big sorry to the family, and we are with you in prayers. And it's hard. It's tough. We've been through it. I've seen it before in my own family. I would rather have my sister come back home with her children, and once in a while I will insult them and say they went to a wrong marriage, than for my sister to go 6 feet. Even right now it's not 6 feet, it's 3 feet. So that means when you go, there's someone already down bed. You went me to school father or school mother down bed. but then we are saying a big sorry to them. Right? And then we are with you. Our prayers are with you. It's hard, it's painful for such a beautiful lady. But from the onset you saw him not being with God, you push yourself away from him. Even when you are an occult person and you see your wife with a Christian, as a Christian, you have to check her twice. Because relationship goes with culture, goes with religion, goes with everything. Why do you think the Muslims, when they see their children wanting to become Christians, they'll say, hey, because what we believe in, there will be distortion. Okay, there will be distortion.
You know, I think we have to have part 2 of this discussion. Because of time, we will end it here and continue next time. Mommy, please give us your last word, advice that you give to the youth out there.
Advice is every youth must be prayerful.
Okay.
Bible said that Nyansa, if it is true, so we must fear God and we must be realistic. Like this pastor's wife, she wasn't realistic. You should know you shouldn't live with this pastor because he's doing bad things to you. So you should leave as early as possible. If God has joined you two together, really joined you two together, you come back.
Yeah, by all means you come back.
Come back. You will go, everybody will go and do his or her homework, but you will come back. So we must be vigilant in prayers and we must be careful. We must be careful. God is there, He's watching us. It is what we do. God can come and tell you, leave the marriage. The marriage that they are beating you, treating you, harassing you, God won't come down and come. You have to use your mind.
Yeah.
You have to use your mind. So we have to be vigilant. All ladies, even everybody. We shouldn't say, we say pastors were advising her to be in the marriage, don't go. Some two were saying go, and she was confused. And now she's dead.
She's dead.
She's gone. She won't come back.
Never.
You won't take care of her kids. Even if you are taking care of your kids yourself, it's not easy. Then leaving them to someone. And there is no way this man can take good care of the children because he couldn't even take good care of them.
He's in prison.
So all I'm saying, we must be prayerful.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you please give us your last word, your advice to the youth out there?
Okay, since mommy talked to the ladies, me I'll talk to the men. Shine your eye. No lady, listen, there is no one lady that can give you happiness. There are many out there. And don't let ladies do themselves like they are the only people and stuff. Let me tell you something. Men, we are handsome. And naturally, we are not, in fact, we think ladies are attractive, but men are attractive. Ladies are attracted to men. They themselves, because they were created out of us. Be yourself. Shudder. Look good. The fact that you are broke doesn't mean your pocket is broken.
Yes.
Push. Look good. Let her love you for who you are. And if you realize she's not the one, let her go. But when you find the real person, you will know that this is the person, and you will fight for whatever you fight for. There will be issues, there will be ups and downs and stuff. If you don't know whether this lady will be the lady, go and show it to your mom. Show it to an auntie. They will know who she really is. Don't play around too much, because there are a lot of things going on. There are a lot of spiritual things going on. Maybe one of these days I'll talk about certain things that will worry Legon. But then I'll talk about it. Because your show, I'll speak on your show, and we'll break certain things, because there are a lot of men that's lives have been wasted. Like these ladies that have cars and stuff on campus, thinking it's not their money, it's all from the marine world. And I would expose them for you on your show. I've not spoken about it on your show, but for 2 years we've been handling them in secret. But we'll have people around, we'll bring them on your show, and so that you could just cover their faces and they will tell you stuff that is going on. So watch out, boys at Legon, keep yourself very well. And people are taking things from you spiritually, you have to be alert. It is well, God bless you, God continue to keep you, and trust me, if you would be in the line of God, any girl you meet, she will be the one. You have that power as a man. You have that power as a man. Be strong. The Lord bless you. Shalom.
Thank you. This has been the Mega Show, and see you next time on the Mega Show. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our video. Bye bye.